2016 NBA draft. First pick goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. And they don't hesitate in using that first pick to draft a one Ben Simmons, the 6'11" point guard from LSU. Tagged along with the Joel Embiid, the process. This was supposed to be the new Kareem and Magic, dare I say? How about maybe a Penny and Shaq? Or Kobe and Shaq? To some degree? Maybe even a Sean Kemp and a Gary Payton. But unfortunately for the Philadelphia 76ers, it's been anything but that. You got a guy who started off, Ben Simmons, refusing to shoot, to now refusing to play. So, Philadelphia 76ers hands were forced, and Mr. Daryl Morey and the Philadelphia 76ers made a move to trade Ben to Brooklyn and bring James Harden. So far, so good. Harden and Embiid are looking fantastic. Solid competition, and they're handling their business. Now, in my last video, I discussed, could James Harden actually coexist with the Philadelphia 76ers, and could he win with them? Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing the same components, but we're going to be talking about Ben Simmons. Can Ben Simmons win with a Kyrie, a KD, and a Steve Nash in New York? Well, with that being said, my name is Vernon F. Miller, and this is Sports News Stream. Hey, my man, play the intro. Before we get started and go any further, just want to remind everyone to please smash that like button. It helps with the algorithm of our channel to get out to a broader audience so we can drop that sports content that you so richly deserve. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you can be notified when we come out with more videos and shorts all about sports. So with that being said, let's get into it. $35 million a year is what Ben Simmons is averaging. That's his average salary. Now, of course, within that contract, the numbers are different, or more to the point, more precise. And of course, they get larger as the years get later. But you got a 6'11" point guard making $35 million a year, and he refuses to shoot the ball. He refuses to shoot the ball. Now, when we look back and examine the time he was with the Philadelphia 76ers, that's all they needed, in my opinion, to get to the very next level. That's all they needed, was a jump shot from a 6'11" point guard who could easily shoot over anybody. You got Kevin Durant that can pass, basically. You got a 6'11" dude pulling up for a jumper. How do you defend that? It's almost unguardable. You close out on him, he can blow right by you. Now, once he gets by you, he can pass, he can dish, he can dunk, he can do whatever he wants. That's why the city of Philadelphia was so excited. Said, hey, put a couple of pieces around this guy's, a solid head coach. Hey, in a 5-year run, I don't see why we couldn't get at least 2 rings. At least 2, right? Wrong. Everything but that. Got a guy who refused to shoot, and at one point didn't even see a need to really rebuild or tweak or do anything to his game. It was just, they had a bad game. Okay. Well, unfortunately for Ben Simmons, he was in the wrong city. Might have worked in maybe Idaho. Hey, it might have worked in Green Bay. notice, neither one of those cities have teams. But my point is, in Philadelphia, that wasn't going to happen at all. That wasn't going to fly at all. One of the first things that was told to him was told by Allen Iverson, giving him some advice of how to move in the city of Philly. If you play hard and give them everything you have, win, lose, or draw, the city will love you forever. And you're taking it from a guy who is idolized in the city of Philly. Allen Iverson can double park in front of a police station, go get a cheesesteak, and the cops will be out there holding the door open for him as he gets back in the car. Damn near may give him a police escort to his home. That's how loved he is in the city of Philly. Ben Simmons, on the other hand, whoo! I think Mitch Williams of the Philadelphia Phillies, 1993 World Series that he blew that pitch, would get more love than Ben Simmons right now. Unbelievable. So with that being said, can Ben Simmons coexist with KD and Kyrie? Yeah, I believe they could. I believe they all could coexist, because Ben Simmons doesn't really need the ball in his hand to score. Ben Simmons needs the ball in his hand to facilitate. Scoring would be his second option, because he really may not want to get fouled heading to the rim. So he isn't going to do anything that's going to jeopardize him impeding towards the rim, towards the basket. If he sees any type of resistance, he's going to kick out to a KD or a Kyrie or Blake or DeMarcus Aldridge. There are a lot of options in Brooklyn for him, and with that situation right there for him, the floor is going to be so spreaded that he can just run down, go right through the transitional defense and slam the ball all day long, get easy layups and dunks all day long, because everybody's scared to death of Kyrie being wide open, and everyone's scared to death of Kevin Durant being wide open. And any one of these dudes can either pull up or put the ball on the floor and take it straight to the rack. And you probably won't be able to do nothing about it. So as long as Ben Simmons can go ahead and coexist with these individuals, I see Brooklyn as a serious problem in the Eastern Conference. Like I said, I in my last video, talking about James Harden, I felt that if Brooklyn Nets get all their components into one vehicle, they'll be waiting for the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference Finals. No doubt about it. It'll be Brooklyn and Philly all day long. And that will be an interesting matchup. Like I said in my last video, I believe the Sixers could score with anybody, but with their defense suffering. Now, in these last two games, their defense has been pretty solid, and the points have been off the charts like I predicted. However, how will they adjust to the adversity of a team that can score just as many points as you can and can defend you just as well? You got a lot of bigs on Brooklyn, okay? You got Jordan, you got Griffin, you got Aldridge, you got Simmons, you got KD. I mean, you got giants over there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these two teams match up when they do go head to head. Now, they will be playing this week coming up. However, from the sources that we have talked to, Ben Simmons will most likely not be playing, quote, soreness of back soreness. So with that being said, don't really see him playing against the Philadelphia Sixers this upcoming week. However, they will bump heads and meet in the playoffs. No doubt about it. And like I said, with my prediction, I believe it'll be winner takes all. Whoever wins goes to the finals. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. I do think Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets have potential to take it to that next level, only if all individuals can adjust their egos, take constructive criticism, manifest that into one engine, and moving forward towards the finals. If not, it's going to be a burning ship. Now you do have three of the most controversial divas in one locker room, meaning Simmons, Irving, and Durant. So it's going to be, you got egos and a little diva-ish going on. Whew, it's going to be crazy. Hey, so with that being said, that's all I got right now. On to the next one. Don't forget, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you can be notified when we come out with videos. We're coming out with a lot more. Our website's getting readjusted, so we got a lot going on. So with that being said, appreciate all the love and support. On to the next one, people.